and welcome to my channel. Today I have a nail art tutorial for you on these dancing skeletons. I just wanted to do something fun and easy for my first Halloween nail art of this year. I'm going to do 2 this year, the other one is going to be more complicated. But I thought let's start out with something easy. The background I'm using is a gel nail polish and I buffed it slightly. Alternatively you could do the same with a normal nail polish. Or you could use a matte top coat, or you could go for, shiny nails. However, I do recommend making sure they're matte either by buffing or by adding a matte top coat, simply because that will make the paint slide around a little bit less. It will make it just a little bit more manageable and easy to deal with. The paint I'm using is just very cheap acrylic paint. It's so cheap that there's no brand name on the bottles whatsoever. One downside of it is that you may need to add multiple layers for it to be completely opaque. But on the other hand, I just don't want to spend a lot of time on paints, simply because realistically, it's not as if it's going to last for like 500 years and hang in a museum or anything. It's just going to be on my nails for a week or two and that's it. So yeah, I don't want to spend a lot of money on acrylic. Or, acrylic paint in this case. The brush I'm using is also very cheap. It's from eBay, and what I always do is I buy a cheap detail brush and then chop most of the hairs off until it has about 3 hairs left. So it's thin enough to do what I want to do with it. Yeah. That's really something you don't want to do with an expensive brush probably. And yeah, then it's basically painting a skeleton, multiple skeletons. The middle nail is going to have one skeleton lifting his head and the other 2 nails are going to have dancing skeletons. I don't know anything about dancing, so I have no idea what sort of dances they're doing. They're just dancing and whatever. As long as it looks fun, then it's alright. And yeah, just, my trick with this sort of thing is don't make it too detailed because, doing a fully anatomically correct skeleton on a nail is sort of very, very difficult. Really difficult. So it's just overall easier to do it this way and just, make sure that the main things are there. The skull, the ribs, the pelvis I think it's called, arms, that sort of thing. And fingers obviously, so you can see that he's holding the head. But yeah, don't make it too hard on yourself. And I'm only keeping it on black and white. Also again, just to keep that cartoonish look, I guess. By the way, this was partly inspired by a cartoon. I love watching Silly Symphonies by Disney, like the really, really old ones. There's one with Mickey Mouse where he enters a haunted house and there's lots of skeletons dancing around. And for some reason, I just always in movies love the view of dancing skeletons. I don't know, I think it just looks very, very funny. So yeah, that's why I went for that particular design today. Then once all the acrylic paint is dry, it's time to add some top coat. I'm using a gel top coat by Born Pretty Store. I know this one won't smudge the acrylic paint. Mega Gloss by Neo also has proven to me not to smudge the paint. And in terms of normal nail polish, the Catrice Gel like whatever, or like Super Gel, the fake gel polish by Catrice also doesn't smudge it. And yeah, then we're left with the final result. Top coat is an important thing, by the way, with acrylic paint, because it washes off in water, and yeah, I wanted to seal it in, obviously. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed watching this video and that you like this nail art. If you do like this video, please click the like button, it would really help me out. And if you want to, you can also subscribe to my channel. Below the video you can find a list of the products I've used today. You can also find a full list of all my social media accounts and names down there. Mostly active on Instagram, so I'd really love it if you'd want to follow me on there. And yeah, that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time.